roll them at the creature.
Okay. Yeah. Definitively.
It,
fun.
it just gives you the ability to do that without it blowing
Good to see you
things.
landed.
He has a DK throw. He has the ability to roll and throw barrel bombs without them going up to his face.
Hello.
Oh.
Take care.
It's
Don't
Do me a
forget to
favor.
hurt me.
Kill the thing.
They're very heavy.
Do you still have the necklace I gave you? Like, did that split?
It's not
Or
actually
do you
him,
need
it's
one?
just a fucking set. It's just this fucking chassis running around causing mayhem.
Most magic items won't be.
Okay.
It's not him, it's just his chassis became animate and started running around
Well,
and causing
anytime you feel like there's
I
wing,
do
just use it.
that, and amongst other things.
Okay.
But as I said,
Have fun with it.
we do mainly medical.
It's so good to see you.
Depends
I
where
just
all
woke
of our
up. I
monsters
after 5
and
days
You don't
being
have to do it
awake.
now. You can do it whenever.
Thank God. Okay. Thank God.
That is another unique thing. The hunters of this here guild have the ability to
No worries at all. But yeah, each of the kinsects are actually growing really well too. I was worried at first that once they started building into these elements that they would cause a lot of trouble, but right now actually they're all doing perfectly fine in terms of health. Feeding them the exact same, taking care of them. The expenses can get a little bit rough. Each time they evolve, technically I have to inform certain people and pay for certain things, so that way, you know, the more stronger your kinsect, you still gotta pay for something. And especially with the Hellfire one, which I haven't exactly shown to the commission yet. Gonna wait on that one.
Do you have any
Gonna
tips
wait
for
a little bit on that one.
anyone looking to, well, raise kinsects due to their weapon? Like beginner tips?
Extremely. So, kinsects are very, very intelligent, but the biggest thing that they read on is body posture, as well as the tone of your voice.
Oh, you can change the
That's the biggest
My
thing.
own now.
Which, you probably already thought about that, like most pets, right? But kinsects take it to heart. Sliding a kinsect is almost permanent. For instance, my flame kinsect, which really proud about that one. Really, that one was. I thought that poor bastard was gonna burn up. Unfortunately, I did slide him one day. He jumped over and he kind of burnt a patch on my arm, and I kind of smacked him away. Now, whenever he's near my right hand, he gets very defensive. So you want to be extremely careful with them. But eventually, they start being able to read you almost verbatim. And all you really need to do is just act like you're talking to a person, and the kinsect will react. It speaks through its, whether or not it basically has little clamps, little pincers, or an antenna on the back. That's how it communicates through different forms of buzzing, which after a while you start to be able to understand what is approval, what is disapproval, what is a want, and what is a need. It tends to be the actual force of how much they're actually shaking. But the main thing is just treat them with respect. Make sure that they're fed optimally. You can get all the supplies and stuff from in there. Ooh, almost just swung over. Sorry about that. You can get all the supplies in there, but after a while, the biggest thing is making sure that with a lot of the kinsects, I've started to notice if you just keep one like a pet, people don't think about it, but you're holding it back from evolving, which kinsects are meant to do. It's how they survive where they are. So if you don't evolve your kinsect to its natural stage of evolutions, eventually it starts to kind of build up what seems to be like... each kinsect naturally produces these powders, right? Some that produce powders that are able to heal, some that are able to extend the elemental effect of certain weapons, some explosives. In fact, a lot of explosives. The blunt ones mostly. But if you don't naturally evolve them, they start to build up on this, and eventually it can start to actually fill some of the actual sacs that they actually use to produce them and can hurt them. So you want to make sure to take care of them and also take them out, occasionally using practice dummies and stuff like that. Every single morning I take all of my kinsects out, we find the nearest tree, and we go to town.
Make sure they keep up on training and get some activity out in the field, even if you aren't actively using them. Keep them well fed, keep a calm voice around them so that you don't slide them accidentally. And make sure to observe and figure out how each noise is received.
Now, later notes actually talk about the fact that a fully raised Kinsect, once it reaches its 4th stage of evolution, you don't have to worry about being too careful. It's damn near like having a best friend. They know you at this point. They've grown with you. They react a lot more positively. All of mine are babies, so I gotta be very careful with mine. But I have my own daughter, so I just treat them like as if it's my daughter.
Sounds relatively easy enough.
Oh, alright.
I'm still practicing with the Kinsect, though, or the Kinsect glaive. That's the tough part, because every motion that you use helps instruct the Kinsect. You're almost building a certain type of, like, you're almost communicating them based on their words. Every time you swing the weapon, what it does is each one is designed in a way that it almost plays like a tune that you can't hear, I can't hear, but the Kinsect can.
It uses a type of vibration that the Kinsect can pick up on.
Almost similar to the hunting horn in a way, but entirely different.
And likely
Tones and
explains
stuff,
the bulb at the bottom of most of the insect glaives I saw in that book I read. That's likely where it generates those sound waves.
A lot of it tends to be played through the actual instrument. What a lot of people like to use the bottom section for is you almost place a, how to best word it, an attractant, I think is the best word for it. Basically, a lot of the insect glaives, you actually will have a shooting mechanic where you can fire off basically a little, I forget what it's called, pheromones, there we go. Pheromones that actually attract the Kinsect, letting it know what part of the creature you specifically want it to attack.
Got it.
And then outside of that, if you're on the field, sometimes utilize the environment to help feed and take care of it. They get tired. So if you're out there and you happen to notice that there's a nearby mushroom or something, so long as it's not a nitro shroom or dragon shroom. If it's any of the others, specifically blue, they love their blue mushrooms. Grab a hold of one of them, toss it on over, let them snack on it. Wakes them right up. Some of the blunt ones even can eat stone.
Interesting.
Oh.
I'll have to keep a stock of those blue mushrooms to have on the field in the case that we're in a less foliage-related area, such as a desert.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. But even those places can grow things like, I think it's what, some can even grow flash shrooms. Those are really good. I'm trying to remember exactly. Sorry, not flash shrooms. It's the yellow ones. I think it's paralysis. Parashrooms. There you go, parashrooms. And then excite shrooms. Ooh, they. I gotta be careful. Every time I've brought them home in a bag contained where no one can even smell anything, they know.
Is it like catnip for them?
I'll put it to you this way: the first time I ever brought any home, being in my entire in our house that we have, you could hear them vibrating everywhere. They were excited.
That sounds like a really funny situation to be in.
Yeah, they enjoy it, and mind you, once again, once they're at their first stage, they're young. They're babies at that point, so you got to make sure to be still firm with them, but be careful because it's just like a child, right? You know, the moment that you slight them, they remember that. So you just got to make sure to be careful. But training with them is worth it, especially on the field. Even though they're still babies, they're still very intelligent, and all the Kinsects that I have right now are still intelligent enough that I could take them on the battlefield right now, and I trust that they would fight beside me and be able to stick with me.
It's really the first stage that you need to make it the best impression.
Yeah. And also, so one of the reasons why I'm actually trying to raise these Kinsects to the form of maturity is because since each one of them naturally is able to align with these elements, which once I get them all done, then I'm going to release this documentation so other people could possibly work on their own Kinsects if they want to. But one of the things I noticed is each of the Kinsects naturally produces the element that has become attuned to. Now, right now as babies, I can't really utilize anything from them. If I do, I'm just gonna hurt them. And then that goes back to the previous problem. But I believe that fully matured, we could actually start gathering materials off them that we could start utilizing for some of the insectoid armor sets.
It's most likely that they need all the materials that they can get for their evolution stage, but afterwards they likely go back to a regular form of shedding. You can probably harvest those.
Exactly.
I never knew insects could be so interesting.
Well, the insectoid kingdom as a whole is incredibly just untouched in terms of the knowledge that comes from it. I'll give you a great example. Hold on. Here's
Oh.
the Pyrarachnocadachy. Everything about this bug is amazing. First off, the Arachnocadachy already has webs strong enough that most hunters, inexperienced, their weapons can't even cut through it, and they lose them to it. Some extremely rare versions of them have actually found tempered versions of the creatures have weapons lost in them from previous hunters that have fought in them. Now, the Pyrarachnocadachy not only still has these webs, but these webs are completely fire and magma resistant. Some of them are utilized for armor. They crawl right through it like it's nothing. And they're young, even though small and pretty easy to actually harm, when it comes to flame and heat, doesn't matter. They could swim through lava. In fact, some images of some previous researchers have found them literally doing that.
Oh my goodness.
And most people just don't look at them because they're, well, kind of creepy. But, I mean, hey, there's a lot to be utilized there. And that's just that, right? You've also got, like, the Nersilla, where its simple webs are strong enough that it can pull the creature all the way across the room. Not even including the fact that it has both sleep and poison. Two different ailments that it utilizes to ambush its predators, and a hunter fully wrapped in web is not breaking out of that. If it just does its normal attack and it gets around your legs and stuff, you can rip it on out. But the moment that you're fully encased, good luck. Even master rank hunters struggle. See? And that's just part of it. Each insect, especially the monsters, which I haven't really gotten to yet, I'm prioritizing the smaller ones, smaller little, like a lot of the smaller endemic life, so that way I can better understand it more. But whenever it does come to a lot of the bigger monsters and the insects, they have all different kinds of unique traits and qualities that make them extremely special.
That is really fascinating.
It's a little bit of a passion of mine.
They are some of the most unique life forms in this world.
Go see what the others are up to. Thanks for
I'm
the
certainly glad
insect
you're
talk,
the
by
one
the way.
who's delving down into this.
Yeah, of course. By the way, have they already started gathering for the hunt or the class or anything?
Let me check.
I don't think
Sure, I just got here recently.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything.
I was thinking of myself to dive down more into the Piscean wyverns and the leviathans.
Leviathans are interesting.
Seems like they aren't in there yet, so maybe not yet. I'm not sure.
Because typically, from my knowledge, the more ocean and aquatic-based wyverns haven't really been more delved down into like the insects.
There's a lot that we don't know about the ocean.
That's true. It is a terrifying mistress. Especially considering you got things like Lagiacrus down there.
I mean, out in the open ocean.
I definitely want to explore and do more research on it.
There could be some things that dwarf even a Lagiacrus.
Oh, definitely. This is the first one that comes to mind. I don't know why. You think of the ocean, you think of Lagiacrus.
Probably because they inhabit the more coastal waters.
I definitely find it fascinating that fishes can evolve and advance to such extreme levels.
Alright, go get on in there. I gotta go tell it.
Couldn't have been. Oh, we gathering?
Yeah, Calvin's getting
Right
people
now?
to
Something's
choose, I
happening
believe.
tonight.
I'm gathering people today.
Alright.
King of Beatles, be
Make sure you have weighted shoes.
Ah.
Weighted shoes.
Live! Live! Yeah, we're all heading in here if you're trying to join on the hunt.
He was able to find this in the void. Well, in one of the lands.
Yeah, it's important to get documentation of it after all.
The last time I was on a hunt, I hunted down that spicy pickle.
Oh, savage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was both of us, I believe, actually.
Yeah, both of
Yeah,
us
we
went out.
both slid.
Aye.
Hi, Dad.
I'm
From
inside.
the understanding, at least, though, it's more research, but I'll still help with concerning Aslo's moving season.
What's up?
Thing, the
What?
honey drone.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, do we potentially have researchers who delve down more into spicy wyvern?
Remember, it's about to like handshake someone,
know.
so you have to be careful because it's like.
I think there's been a few.
The only Piscenes I've seen is Jira and heard about Beatotus being around, but the others. Oh no, there was a Plessioth. I heard Plessioth.
And I would be out of
I
commission
think
for
I
a couple
kinda
of days,
want-
right? You know?
You know what?
I think I kind of
So I
want to
figured
delve
out
down more
that
into
if I
investigating
just
them.
wanted the flickering happens,
arachnophobes.
I mean,
instead
that's
of
possible.
completely, like,
That's true.
taking care
Hold
of
on,
things
there is
and
like
like
the
just,
Celtis
you know,
Queen. That
like
one
doing
shouldn't
all
bug
this
people.
maintenance on
It
myself.
does. That's the
bug
problem.
people.
I wonder if it's possible I can make a waterman.
It looks like a tank.
But it
If
looks
someone
like
tells me the
Celtis
Celtis Queen sets them off.
Sometimes.
I think Cernia handles those.
Just don't show them that.
Yeah.
Just don't show them that.
It's a tank with it's a
think
tank
at
with a
least. I know
scorpion
the
tail
Smiths
that
can
has
do it, I
very
just
long.
don't know
It looks
which
more
one's
like a
specific.
crab than anything, honestly.
I mean, that's not.
Jesus.
If it looks more like a
I know, I just think it would
scorpion
be
or like a
more
crab, then
useful
it's
for
not
someone
really
to like a
It's not
crab
really
or
a crab arachnophobia. It's not
waterman
really that,
or
but
People, that's the problem.
That's
See, I'm not
unfortunate.
afraid of spiders. But
I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm big. I'm afraid of spiders that are bigger than they need to be.
Remoras.
same.
You're talking about a nursie, ain't you?
No, I'm talking about spiders that have faced in other realms that are like big as buildings.
Never heard of that before.
Bigger than buildings.
So,
Oh fuck no.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, that's a no for me.
Spiders the size of a horse. Sure.
that is able to dig
No,
underground.
no, 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 no.
Fucking nuke for me.
Saved you guys shares.
Bigger than the horse. That
As
shit's
a
gonna be.
Diablos, it's very
You're welcome.
fast and they're fast.
We are here to
You know,
discuss
and it has
today's
the capability of
objective. I
stretching
need you
not
guys
only
to be
its
quiet
mouth,
so I
but
can
also
get it
the
all said. Alright. Alright, so
I
then.
was ranting about bugs.
You're good, you're good. Anyways, besides for the bug nanigans, we're not doing anything with bugs today. Today is a very important mission. You guys are going to be doing one of two things, but the first part will be conducted by this lovely Birdman to my left. Please, Mr. Birdman, explain what you need to be said.
Okay. As y'all are aware, recently there's been a storm brewing around the village. There was also an appearance of a abnormal or something we normally don't encounter, known as a Nabushi nearby. There was a crashed Argonoski ship that was spotted in the area that went down that was supposed to deliver warnings as well as help maintain alerts and all that through the surrounding villages and other guilds in that area. But, as you all are aware, with the mass casualties that happened to a few villages, they never received the word. Our job is to make it to the crash site, figure out what brought it down, find the red chest that has all the contained information and other things, god damn it, and other things that were contained within it, such as research notes, alert notices, or stuff they discovered with the researchers on board. An Argonoski ship does not have hunters on it, so they rely on the onboard siege weapons to defend them while they make their trade routes. If we find survivors, we find them. It is bleak at this rate. But the important part is we're going to be looking for a red chest. It'll at least take 2 people to carry it out into a clearing to where their ship or whatever we're sent out and can come by and collect it. That is my objective for this. I'll be taking majority, either a small crew to do it, or we can just do it as a whole. The rest, Calvin.
Taking 10 people to do this because guess where this thing crashed? Right outside of Kelly Roots' village. They have a rider there making sure they've been protected, but her village has currently received severe damage, as in one of their exterior walls went down to a monster attack. There is a wide assortment of monsters that really should not be there, but they're taking refuge from the raging store outside the area. So that's where we're sending you guys to. The storm is lightened up enough so we can get an airship in there, and if someone's knocking on the door in the fourth dimension, I'm about to kick their ass.
Another thing to note is this area is also interrupting with a multitude of flying wyverns in the area. It's a migratory zone right now. It's in a very likely engagement point. Our job is to help Hilly route, as well as retrieve the log jet as well. Past that, we do what we can to deter.
Are we? Yeah,
There's
I was just
also
going to
wild
say we're not
insects.
going. We don't have to. We don't have to engage unless we have to, in terms of self-defense and, of course, deterring away a monster if it were to attack because of targets.
You want to just further on the wyverns of the area that we may encounter?
Okay, there's a lot of things that really should not be there. We got things from the Hoarfrost Reach. We got things from the middle of the ocean. We even got things from the Rotten Vale in that area.
Ooh, what am I?
Oh, fun.
The Rotten Vale?
Rotten Vale?
Yeah. Some of the I'm gonna list off the monsters that are currently in that area. So there are currently 3 Elder Dragons that we have pictures of in that area as well. Do not want to be there.
Huh? Wait, 3?
Yeah. One of them is currently badly injured and limping away from its fight with Nespinas, but other than that.
I think I know exactly which one that one is.
It would be an Espinas.
So, as of recent, there is an Espinas, Kushala Deora, severely wounded, a Lunastra and Teostra in there. We're also
Oh my.
I wish I could heard the last one.
There is a Gaiacris in their lake, along with an Almudron. Those two have been fighting non-stop for a bit.
Oof.
Mitsune, Odogorons, and Nogers, at least 4. And that's not great.
God.
Lusarios, Gravios, Rathalos, and Rathian. A few other wyverns like Pookie Pookie. The occasional Rachna Kadachi and Pyrachna Kadachi. Basically the baby-making factories of hell spawns themselves. 14 Legianas.
Whoa, those are really out of region.
Oh.
Is there a shriek or no?
Exactly no.
Oh, that's great. That's great, Legiana.
It's
great. That's my favorite.
Holy shit. That's only
Again, this is not stuff we're going to engage. This is stuff that we possibly might run into.
Okay, it's what might be there. Gotcha.
Great Macaws, Gypsaros, Lusarios, 2 Diabloses, a black Diablos, sorry, so a black Diablos and a regular male Diablos.
Jesus.
What else do we have down there? There's a singular Plesioth.
Okay.
Along with an
One
Azure
Plesioth's
Rathalos, a
enough.
pink Rathian.
My boy.
What else do we have on this list? Okay, 2 Nargacugas, 1 Lucent.
Oh.
3 Daimyo
Nice.
Hermitars.
Oh, I like that.
Yesterday.
Yeah, 3 Daimyo Hermitars. A lingering male Celtis.
Going on?
Oh.
Going
And
Wait, that's
finally a Dodogama.
settlement.
Wait,
Dodogama.
that's really confusing. What do you mean a single male Celtis? Why would it be so far away from any of the Celtis Queen lands?
I think you might
So,
want
wait,
to
hold on.
this one.
Oh, and a dead Devilja. It was alive, but got flatlined by Dodogama.
You also
The
understand
storm
that
is messing
Wait,
with
Friday's
migratory
not
bats
bad.
and throwing monsters all over the place.
I'm not too sure if I'll be able to
It's
go
currently at a
on
low
Fridays.
tide right now, where the storm winds usually throw stuff around.
A vast amount of monsters in one area.
Allow me to explain something else.
It's because
Everything
of
on
what's
that list that
going
I've just said is either wounded or wounded severely by the storm itself. The storm seems to be pulling from most areas up north, being basically anywhere that's connected to that region. This storm has went over 5 different ecosystems, including the Vale, some parts of the Elder's Recess, even more of the Guiding Lands, some bits of the Ancient Forest, and more, and pulling things out of the Hoarfrost Reach. Not to mention there's a wyvern migration going on of Astaloses, Diabloses, Glavinus, and Basilgeese moving southbound alongside that area. Monsters from all over have been getting affected, and this little village in the middle of the storm is their only saving grace. The village, the area where the village is, has a sakura forest, a pink leaf forest, a swamp, lots of dense foliage, and one large lake, but not enough to house that many monsters. A lot of the monsters are currently infighting with each other and waiting for the storm to pass, and it hasn't been passing. Things, even endemic life like Aptonoffs and Popos are coming into contact with each other, and their herds are very confused on why they're seeing each other. Go for it.
Is this still the Ibushi storm, or is this the...
This is an entirely different storm. Currently, as we state, there are two active and raging storm systems. The one the Ibushi is causing, and the one we're sending you guys into is the one up north. These storm systems are in direct path of each other.
That's either the Amatsu storm, or that is the... I want to label it
We
as
are assuming this is the
Narwa.
Amatsu storm. Now, I am giving you an ultimatum today. As the Iron Grip, you can decide amongst your peers and along your guardians and things like that, and we bring it up to their attention as well. There is a plan the Commission has in store to stop these two storms from meeting, because as it looks right now, a Bushi storm that you guys last encountered has moved away from the area that was last seen and has been traveling northbound at least 2 to 3 days an hour. So, not really an hour, but like 2 to 3 days it moves. So far, we have until the end of basically the end of this month to solve it, or we are going to have both storms colliding at the end of the month.
Definitely not month. And that would be fucking catastrophic.
The damage that is speculated. Basically, we're going to be having constant snowstorms, monsoons, and other rages. Basically, everywhere that can have a storm is going to have a storm. The Wildspire Waste is going to have constant sandstorms. The Hoarfrost Reach is going to have most likely a 9-month blizzard. The Shrine Ruins and more other swamps areas are planning to be flooded. The oceans and beaches are going to be mostly
That's kind of normal.
Sounds like that's going on.
And the Ancient Forest, well, most likely going to be the most damaged out of it, and expecting wildfires to break out from the low-hanging trees and the trees that reach the skies, most likely catching on fire due to lightning storms.
Oh boy.
So what's the ultimatum?
The ultimatum is going after one of the monsters and leaving the other to be dealt with at a later date. Your choices so far is to go directly and focus all attention and resources, because we only have enough resources to go after one at the current moment, is to make a full-scale push towards Amatsu and deal with any creatures that may get in our way, or do a full-scale push towards Ibushi and any monster may get in our way, and then leaving the others to another date. Without one, the storm cannot manifest to the fullest extent, but we need to make this decision, not now, but sometime soon by the end of next week, what our corporal plan is, because I'm telling you right now, what we're detecting in both storm systems are monsters in their own caliber.
Apexes.
Yep.
Let's make sure the one closest to us or the one that we're going to today is an Amatsu before making the decision, because we might know one's more injured than the other.
We are certain we are certain that the one we are sending you to is Amatsu, but there's a very low chance we are encountering him. We're sending in dummy airships to ward his attention, so you guys can have an easy time getting in.
That'll be good.
I say, Tommy, get back here.
So if you see 2 airships go down, realize your cover is most likely going to get found out. So, yeah, we're not going to be sending you guys in by airship, we're going to be sending you in by skiff. And then from skiff, you will walk the rest of the way.
Something about the pink arc, I don't know.
Understood.
It's a strain on the ice.
Again, like I said, the situation is not the greatest in the world. I can't really promise that this was going to be your easy, go steal an egg and bring it back from the nest. This quest will be ranking into the high rank close to master, depending on what is in the area. Like I said, there is a bunch of things. The Lagaya curse is the most weirdest thing out of the bunch. We don't know what else can be coming out of that storm wounded from the storm's effects. But we do know one thing, the most wounded creature that we've been seeing is Zenogre, and that's in the northern storm system. The population of Zenogres have gone down by half in the northern regions.
Yes.
And without Zenogre and the Apex Predator in most areas, without Zenogre there to keep that niche, other Apexes have risen up, and animals are moving out of their prospective patterns. If the storm system continues in the part of the north, we could be looking at a complete disappearance of the species in the north. So,
What
yeah.
the?
That certainly ain't good.
Let's see.
Oh, it's filming.
Right, that's not even gonna question this one. That's not too.
It's our choices. It's either a Bushi or a Matsu.
Got it.
But again, my choices now is picking the 10 people that will be going in. Cynthia, you are the ones out here that I can probably guarantee knows a good bit about storms and keeping good control, but I do warn you, probably don't use your winds at all. I don't want someone to see you pissy because...
You know, if I'm there, it's probably gonna notice me anyways, but I will keep that in mind.
Lower profile, the better. I know sending you maybe kind of iffy, but I do want someone that can at least sense, hey, maybe shit's gonna go on. Kind of like an air raid siren, I guess.
I mean, I can read the winds pretty damn well, so.
Okay. For these two
If you'll
kills,
have me, I will go.
Now then, I need to. So once I've picked you, you can go out to the lobby and kind of just assess yourself and your weaponry and like that, so you're not, so I don't get confused with other pickings. So yeah, let's see here. You
Which
went
hunter
yesterday and
comms,
got your ass kicked
Calvin?
by a cat that knows kung fu, so I'm not sending you.
I'm fine now. Fuck you.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah. Your
When
table
where?
can go.
Deep where the deets.
Calvin. Which hunter comms, Calvin?
Yeah, I'd love to hear what they're saying. I suppose.
Which particular channel, Calvin?
One that Zach is currently in.
Got it.
Whenever the guild authorizes it.
Do you need my assistance on this one, or do you want me to wait till the other expedition?
You chose the right people.
Expedition. I think we're gonna try to split up our resources and try to figure out what exactly the Ibushi storm is doing. So I want you on deck with that one.
Okay. Is that today or tomorrow?
I'll go
Well, not tomorrow. Another day.
How many other guardians do we have?
Okay. Just in case. Got it.
Oh yeah, by the time next week comes around, we should have a decision on which one is the one we should be focusing our attention on.
I know I got you in standby.
Bye-bye.
Take care, Lloyd.
I see.
Jeez.
So, you trying to
Goodbye. I'm gonna pink all of you eventually.
What the fuck? Frisky on what?
I'm gonna go handle my team. I'm sending today because experience fault.
I mean, I can just...
Calvin, you know me. I go wherever I'm
So
needed.
I'm gonna comms and I'm gonna look at my little. I'm gonna see my team set up. So you have a handle on it, so that's good to see.
Okay. Take care, man.
This is quite the
See you
ordeal.
soon.
All right, so. Well, thanks, big man. Oh, I love you, people. All right, so Inyako, do me a favor and jump in the Honeycomb so I have a solid count.
You have solid.
Well, I'm still getting the Honeycombs because it's not updating.
We got you.
I swear. So, that would be 6 and counting then. That means I take 4 more. All right. Oh, man, saying the dynamic duo would be something, but I think we're gonna be going with. Jesus Christ!
Does that need to happen?
I don't know.
Can't hear you at all right now. Jeez.
I'll prep my gear
Pick
now.
up
if
getting
this is the case.
comms.
Yes, sir.
What, Nagano? What are you doing on the ceiling? We don't have enough money for rentable air seats. Oh my god.
Man, get your fucking bitch ass down.
Fucking miss.
Christoph. You know what? I'm doing a dynamic duo, but keep it cool. This there's gonna be a lot of things going on. Gonna need your heads fixed on what's going on today.
I got you.
All right. I don't want to hear you yelling and screaming that something that you stubbed your toe and started becoming a crash out. All right?
The only crackhead that you would have to worry about is that motherfucker.
Motherfucker, I have you know a meth addict.
Is that any better?
Hey.
You didn't go yesterday or the day before, so you get honeycombs. Now then, I can pick one more person. Let me scan the room with my picking pistol. Kaminari, can you go? Because I think we need a guardian on deck for this one, other than Zach.
Oh, we'll be on standby. Just actually go.
Okay, you'll be on
and then we'll
standby.
hop in.
Okay, I got you. Picking pistol will pick. You flying in the background. I see you next to
Me?
the drone.
Calvin,
You wanna go?
I have a
Yes.
request.
Um,
They're asking if you wanna go.
Informed of, even though I'm not going to say it out loud.
this seems to be
As much as I really
a hunter-heavy one.
But,
Is there...
to be pulled out of this
I am
mission.
more of a researcher than a hunter.
I just from
Well,
certain
tell
things
them when they get done with the conversation.
You're fine.
Apparently,
You're fine.
yeah.
I'll explain these
Friday
further.
is more of my focus, and
Got
if certain things I am not allowed to go or attend on Friday because of today, I'd rather be pulled up now so that I have a free slot. Thank you for understanding.
Please, man, understand it. Right. So got one of the McDuno duo. So that means, you know what? Zale. Vex.
Okay.
It is now go light.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna use the cloud. I'm gonna avoid flying in general, most likely.
Yeah, and try to
Even though I
stick to
step on
primarily melee, because I know you have that beam. Try not, because we don't know if that may actually hit something
No,
flying by.
I'm trying to focus more of the bow than the beam right now, unless I absolutely feel the
so, yeah.
need.
So less this and more strike. But I'm pretty sure that's everyone one of them were taken today.
They wanted to say
So
something.
do you fight?
Yeah.
Who wanted to raise thy hand? Yes, what you need?
I am more of a researcher than hunter, and this seems to be a hunter-heavy
this
mission.
It's also looking into things, but if you feel like you don't want to go on it, that's fine. It's really an investigation, but that may have some. Also, you're dropping off resources. You're not particularly hunting down anything unless the handler decrees it. And again, you can also hang back if necessary. But I'll leave it up to you.
I think I'll probably sit out then. In that case.
Completely understandable. Sword. You down? As you didn't, I know you slept in yesterday. You were trying to go on a mission. You down?
Oh, sure. So I didn't hear you for a sec.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. You gotta have your head. You gotta have your ears ready.
No, you were just I think the flux was making you quiet for a second.
A little bit. People. What's the word to use?
Perception.
Perception. Thank you.
I mean, she's being considered a leisure position and has never been emotionally unstable.
So you coming in as the 10th or no?
I'm not interested from what I've seen.
No.
Well, it becoming
didn't see
emotionally
that,
unstable does happen to literally everyone, even the most stalwart.
No.
It's just something that's important to just know.
Who's the
paladin?
Excuse me.
Yeah, she does.
I was told to come to you, if I was interested in signing up to be a handler.
I see. I will let you know, because right now I'm trying to think about two others. I don't want too many to join too fast, because I also need to get to know these people.
That's fair.
I'll keep a note of it though in my head.
The library, and you have Grey Warden on that mission. You know him and his reading.
Hi, Cosmo.
Yeah. Hello. Grey Warden will probably be the only person to go on that mission that is knowledgeable on those things, considering if we are going to this big thing on Friday, I don't think I can go to a library.
Which is understandable, Cosmo. I'm not gonna force you to go to a library that you can't participate in. But
No, I know.
I recommend you, on Thursday, give your card to someone that's going on the mission. Maybe they can swap out a book for you, and make sure you get the book to the people.
I'll give it to Grey Warden, considering he's going.
It's Chef.
It's Chef.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen him in a good while.
Very big car.
Just driving it along the side. I mean, I allow myself to say hello. I have not seen him in a good while.
Well, luckily someone was looking for Chef. He's here now.
Oh boy. Oh,
Yep, Chef's here.
boy. Oh boy.
What happened?
Calvin sent a text that someone may have called him the M word.
Senora Teliana.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Oh dear.
No.
Alright, that's why he's here. Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh no, someone's about to get the beat down of a lifetime.
Oh my
I'll get the
goodness.
money back, don't worry.
Yeah, please do.
What the fuck you Celine? And company?
Yeah.
I have to go.
Yes?
I am being called upon by other means and whatnot, and I will be tending to them. So sadly, I will not be going on the hunt tonight, but
Well, I'm probably
also
not
have to
either.
do-
I'm still injured from a hunt I went on yesterday.
inside. I'll be preparing as well for this Friday, but please recover well. Yes.
I will. Thanks, Anako. You
course.
you stay safe.
You as well. The same thing with all of you.
Of course. Bye. Oh no. Oh, he's going to resign for him. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Chef, just know that I am innocent in whatever has happened in there. I am innocent in all this.
That means you can be proven not innocent by something just by saying you was innocent. Come on,
Uh-huh.
Okay. But no, I am innocent. I got witnesses. I got witnesses.
Yes, I can vouch for them.
Yes, I am Oh boy, I want to watch how this happens.
I do not know if I want to watch this. I'd rather not get caught by any stray electricity.
Yes, I've always had black sclera.
It's just been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, ever since you met me, anyway.
Hello.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Horns look a little bit different though. Or am I crazy? They look longer.
Horns are the same. Tails may be different. I grew 2 tails recently.
Oh,
That may be the only
congratulations.
thing. Yeah. Thank you. I have no idea what it means.
Oh. I see.
Are you okay?
We got flipped and scooped by a pan.
I
We
see.
were turned into fried rice.
Do you need medical? Question mark?
Not an amount of
Campbell-
medical can fix the amount of emotional damage that we've been inflicted upon ourselves.
Wake up. Wake up.
They are awake.
Hi,
They
Natasha.
just got their ass beat.
Hi.
We got fried rice.
That's going
By
on
a
a
pan.
potentially very dangerous mission right now.
Can't believe it fucking
You're in the wood.
It is to be expected.
Oh, okay. I'll push you down further then.
No, wait.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to do it. It's no problem at all. Alright, bye!
What seems to ail you, Maxine?
Kill me.
Just the usuals is always ailing there.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a constant occurrence for you.
Yeah, it's not like I can get rid of it right now. Actually, I'm trying. So, yeah. I'm just done with it. Anyways, how you doing, Knight?
That's also something you say a lot. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Decent. Surprisingly.
That's good.
Hey, Maxine.
Look at this photo.
Oh, Lord.
We revived ourselves.
Thermonuclear warhead.
Alright, I don't need to hear
How's your
you.
ramen shop doing, by the way?
Doing well.
Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry.
Alright.
I'm doing well.
Right. I might have something for you later when it comes to your alchemy stuff.
Okay.
I may have gotten something. Called mana extract, I think.
What's this whole thing about?
Don't know too much on it. I know it's something that's been used in alchemy. It's called mana extract. That's all I really know on it.
We got turned into fried rice.
If I have to, I can.
We don't even look like fried rice.
If need be.
Sure,
More than likely, I will do so. Given that if it is Amatsu there,
Those
which
fried
99%
rice.
9% chance, it will be.
We'll cook
Mustard
whatever
over
the
here,
fuck
good to
kind
be
of
here
fried
right
rice
now,
in the world just for her.
Better go back to bed.
Oh,
So much.
yeah.
And fair,
I know what's going on.
Is he sweating?
Please.
whoever tries
I think it was
to take away the fried rice that we ever make for our girlfriend, they're going to face nothing.
Come on,
but
kiddo.
slipper.
I'm
And
at,
only
at my
slipper.
powers because I'm quite weak. But I can't stay longer with my corruption on me.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I get a catch up of what I missed? Since
Not
they were
much.
curious No, about not my much. donuts.
No, we're just.
Chef's getting the meal prep though.
Only knew a couple of people, and then proceeded to list down the nicknames she gave in your.
Okay, can I see the orange thingy majiggy?
I don't know what they're talking about. That's the thing.
So
I'm
they don't
asking you
have
if
the
you know.
9. Okay.
I don't know. I need to ask Grey Warden apparently what this is all about.
Ask him because of right now there's several giant things that could be leading to. Could be leading to the orange that's your eyes or your eye or something of an item, a place, a friend. I have no idea.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Exactly.
Alright, sorry to bother you then about that.
You're fine. I love my city.
Which one?
The city I'm currently staying at.
Okay. Let it not be Saphira, please. So, yeah.
Oh, fuck Severe. I hate that one.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Tell that to Mitsu. I heard that she's been going over there, and she's been doing things, and it's not good.
Mitsu's a proud woman and an old woman. She can handle herself. If she gets into trouble, then then we step in. But as of right now, she's a strong, independent person. Yes,
To be fair-
makes mistakes. However, we all do.
To be fair, Mitsu has spent a lot of time in Zafira before.
Too much for my liking.
It's
I get
just Industrial District that seems to be new to her.
That's even worse.
Though,
Alright.
granted, Industrial District is quite dangerous compared to the rest of Zafira.
And that's what I'm
I know from experience.
Logan farting again.
Alright, one moment.
Okay. So probably not gonna get a whole lot of insect research out there based on what we just heard, but that's okay. That's okay. We prioritize.
I
We
might
prioritize.
suggest maybe
Back on the mission.
we find any trees or
thank ya.
anything like that. Check in between the branches. They might either be hiding behind the holes or they might.
Might as well go home.